Hello, if you're new, my name's Olivia, and I asked on my Instagram if anybody was interested in seeing my sketchbooks or doing sketchbook tours, and I got an overwhelming yes, which I'm flattered. So I figured I'm not done with my current sketchbook because I don't draw as much as I used to. I'm trying to get back into that habit, but I figured I would show you. I have plenty of things to show you. So I'm gonna go through these, and there's gonna be some things that I'll probably blur out. There's gonna be some things that I will show but not explain. I figured I would go from oldest to newest and just take you along the ride up until I have another video where I can show you my current sketchbook that I'm not finished with yet. But these are all of my sketchbooks that I would say that are worth sharing. All the other ones prior, I was probably way young, or they're all, I didn't really like I didn't carry sketchbooks around. So enough of the intro, let's just start. Okay, so let me zoom in a little bit so you can better see everything, and let's just get into it. So this is the first sketchbook I ever got that I actually kept and took with me, and this is just a little sticker that I got when I visited California. I don't know why I liked the sketchbook sticker like that it came with when I bought it. I just kept it there, and then this was before I could drink. I don't know why I have this, but I like stickers. Okay, so firstly, we have, I think I was trying to come up with like random, oh, you know what? It was like an Instagram thing where you had to come up with Valentine's Day, like things. So, I don't know. I promise these get better. These sketchbooks get a lot more interesting. This is just when I got a bunch of stamps and it was just like a test page. We have some attempts at portrait sketching. Looks like Freddy from Scooby-Doo or something. This is just a photo I found on Instagram that I tried to draw. And then my friend, she reached out and she was like, draw me. So I think I have that somewhere in there. I don't know. Just liked the way it looked. And then this is just another Instagram. I took a figure drawing class and I just wanted to give her a lacy dress. So that's what and I was listening to the song Bad Habit by the Kooks, and that's just what it was. This is just like my college campus or my doodling. And then we have the Highland Bridge in Denver. So that was a fun one to draw. This was just like a sketch of my room at the time, because I did a lot of art years ago. And then I think this is a photo. It's Doctor Who and Supernatural. I don't know. I liked this one. I think it was probably when I was having like a not so great time. Oh yeah, it was 2016. 2016 was not a good time for me. So I was like, my heart is heavy, and I had to make a dramatic drawing of it. Start a revolution. Found this quote and drew this woman. Some hands and some... I'm gonna be honest, this first sketchbook is kind of rough. Funny. Just because I didn't know what I was doing. Like, it was like the first time that I'd ever really, like I said, kept a sketchbook with me. And, oh, actually, I remember this one. This is the first time I got this travel palette, this travel watercolor palette. And I just started like putting paint on the page, and I was like, oh, it kind of looks like an octopus. And it came out to be this, and I actually really love this piece. This is like one of my favorite random little pieces that just like I accidentally made up. Sad girl in a bath. Some random little doodles. Stitch. My view sitting on my bed at the time. Sad girl art. roses. Oh, I was trying to draw this cup and I got really mad, so I redrew it, but I was still mad about it. I don't really know what that is. If you know the Pretty Reckless. Oh, okay, actually this is kind of funny. I was working in a restaurant and I was trying to draw some of the booths, like just like the pattern. And I was also trying to figure out like templates for YouTube art channel stuff. Cause I really wanted, at the time, I really wanted to be an art YouTuber, which really didn't work out, obviously. Oh, I got a dip pen. That was a self-portrait at the time. I was getting my nails done, or like my toes, my feet done, which I actually hate doing that. But my friend invited me and I was like, yeah, I'll go with you. And this song came on, so I was doodling that while trying to distract myself. I promise the sketchbooks get a lot more interesting eventually. It's just like a test page. I did. I was like, did I finish this? This was my friend. He was trying to draw this tree and it came out pretty well. And then he drew this like crow lady. I don't know. And then we were at the downtown aquarium. Drew a snake. This is one of my very first witchy women that I drew. Oh, this is for a project. I was trying to come up with like a thumbnail of an idea and it didn't. This was like kind of the idea, like the Kraken with the ship and all that jazz. And then my sunglasses, which I miss. I miss these sunglasses while I was sitting at a Starbucks trying to do some homework. Another portrait sketch, I guess. I'm not very good at drawing people. I never like got very good at drawing people. Sometimes I get lucky. My phone with some doodles. Okay, so I actually love this one. I went to a chocolate exhibit with my mom and my little brother at the Denver Museum Nature Science, and we got a bunch of these chocolate bars and this cup, and I just kind of drew it. I don't know, but I liked the way it came out, so. And then here's some of the chocolate that we got. Here's a recipe I was following. I'm gonna put it here. I don't remember what their name is, but they always draw like recipes that they make or something, and I thought that was kind of cool, so I made one of like my favorite recipes in here. And figure drawing. I don't know, I saw this woman on Tumblr, I think. Remember Tumblr? And I drew her because I thought she was pretty. And then, oh look, I was working again with my sketchbook. I really probably shouldn't have been bringing my sketchbook. Oh, this was my, one of my coworkers. And she told me to draw her as a mermaid, so I did. Flip it. Some really uncomfortable sketches. Okay, so if you actually, oh, wait. Like if you look at this one, it looks kind of weird, but like if you like take this away, it's like hair with lips. And I don't hate it. And I don't think there's like anything else in there. So that's the first one. It's kind of rough. It's not really the most fun to go through. So let's just go into the next one. All right, so this is my very first Moleskine, whatever. I don't care how you say it, but you know what I'm talking about. It's a tea sticker, mod pizza, and then more mod pizza, and then straight out of Colorado. So I think this was right after I first moved to Los Angeles. And we'll see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I love mermaids, and I think you start seeing kind of like how bad my obsession especially was in this time. I mean, I'm still kind of obsessed with mermaids, but so I really liked this page. This is when I started doing watercolor a little more. And this is one of the favorite, like I love her. She's my favorite. I just loved the way this came out. I don't know if I moved quite yet. I don't actually know. Oh, I was designing something for a friend. And then I hated hands, so I just didn't give her a hand. Some owls. Got a swamp mermaid from like Nolans or something. Yeah, so this is, I think maybe I was visiting. I don't think I moved yet. It's my friend, and then we have the bundt cakes. Those are so good. If you've ever had those, they're really sweet. I've got my boots and a quote. I didn't really know what to put here, so I was like, I don't know, this quote's fine. I think this was something from like Scrawler Box, and I just tried to use what I had in that. Yeah. A million different ways. Person with a map. Okay, so let me explain these. You might see these throughout some of my journals. Basically, it's a game that I play, and I love playing these with people who aren't don't draw very often. So one of you chooses to draw the head or the body of a character, and then you cover it and you just show the neck, and then the other person has to finish the character, and it's always interesting to see how it comes out. This was a quote for a tattoo that I was going to give my friend. Well, I wasn't going to give it to her, but she didn't know what it was until it was tattooed on her body. So like I kind of gave it to her. I don't know, whatever. And there's just a woman from Pinterest. Oh, I liked this one. This one has this this like poem. I don't really know where this was from. This isn't mine. I didn't write this. I just saw it, and I think that inspired the rest of this. Octopus. This was in the middle of me moving. I actually remember this. I remember making this specific drawing. Oh, I was at Applebee's with my mom. We were just doodling, and I think, oh, this is a hookah bar that I went with my friend, and there was just like a lot of interesting shapes to draw, so I just like sat there and drew while they were doing their thing. This one, I was driving out to California to move, right? And my car broke down, and I tried to like paint this little house that I saw, and I kind of liked the way it turned out. Ooh, okay. So I was out in LA, and I was actually hanging out with some people, and so I just remember being so upset. I was sitting in the middle of downtown LA with these people who call each other friends, gossip and spew their opinions on fine beer and local food and their favorite name brands, and brand the names of the people in their social network. All the topics are on the surface. Nothing genuine, vibrant, or passionate spews from their words. I'm left confused. Friends, they tell me, is how they're connected, but every connection feels artificial. So if you've ever been to LA, or if you've ever heard anything about LA, that's pretty much how a lot of that is. Oh, this is another Scrawler Box. I might have to blur that out. I feel like that's not... Everybody knows what this is, but... So this is another one of those draw the head, and... so they got anatomy studies, and then I think my friend drew Jesus. I'm not sure why. This is I think it's just a photo that I found that I liked, and this is one of my friends, Molly. Oh, I like this mermaid. If you're gonna test my waters, you better know how to swim. And then two of my favorite Pokemon. Flying in to meet my family in Oregon. And then I don't know, this is just like a huge mess. Some more sketches. Oh, okay, so if you know my room tour, then these are the first drafts of the final pieces that you might have seen in that room tour, hung above my bed, and this one is hung above my altar, except that one has a bunch of different kind of flowers now instead. Oh, I like this one a lot. This says, I will be kind to my earth in hopes that my earth will be kind to me when I become one with it. Oh, I think one of my coworkers was having me just like doodle something, design something. And then we went to, I think this is the LACMA. There was this really cool exhibit. I'm probably just going to blur a lot of like the writing out just because a lot of it's like random little notes or addresses or like thought dumps, and I don't really know what I wrote, so I'm probably just going to blur it. I like this one a lot. Oh, this is kind of like my final idea or piece. And if you can guess who this is based off of, this doodle, brownie points for you. I draw people that I see. So all these sketches are usually just like interesting people that I see like on the train or on the bus or just sitting in a restaurant. I think that's all for this one. Yeah. So that one was kind of more exciting than the last one. Let's go through this one. 2016 to October 2016 to April 2017. So this went straight into Inktober, and this was a Denny's that my friend drew. More writing. Got a sea monster. I think this was also in Inktober. I'm not 100% sure. This is an actress, but I think Alice Shockett? I don't know. I really want a coffee mug holder that's like this. I would love that. That would be amazing. Just some... You can tell that my drawing of people is like not very good. A lot of these are based off of like photos that I see or other artists, and just trying to like kind of replicate it to see if I can figure out The Walking Dead, some elf lady. I don't really know. Some some figure practice, and then a mermaid in a wine cup. I don't know. Oh yeah, so this is, I'll link her. She's amazing, but she's one of my favorite artists, and you'll probably see a lot of these things like me trying to kind of replicate so that I can understand her art style a lot more. This is based off of a song. I think it's called Philadelphia by Mark McKellen. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. This is another one of those, you draw the head, I'll draw the body. Some more Pinterest photos. I was gonna put a quote here, but I couldn't think of one. This is one of my coworkers. I don't remember who that was. And then this is you draw the head, I'll draw the body type of thing with my coworker. More Pinterest photos. Oh, so yeah, I went downtown and I like to like urban sketch. This was kind of like my first hand at urban sketching, and then I gave it to my friend and had them draw more Pinterest photos. There was this really cool photo of Cruella de Vil, and I don't remember where I saw it, but I was like, I need to draw that. And then there was this, I didn't really get the concept exactly how the photo looked, but you know, can't win them all. Live music happening and some people talking and coffee and like the macarons that I got at this coffee place. This is just like little bits and pieces of somebody's house that they were having a party and I didn't know anybody there, so I just sat there and drew their house. This is one of my favorite octopuses, whatever, that I drew. More Pinterest photos. I still couldn't drink legally yet, so. Oh, this was actually when I was practicing and studying for my certificate to teach pole dancing. There's that character again. I think that's it for that one. Another moleskin. Let's see, this one is from September 2017 to April 2018. So I got a testing page and, oh, that's right. Okay, so I went to Okinawa for the first time to visit my brother who was stationed there. And when I arrived, they had these shisha dogs that if you've ever been to Okinawa, you see them everywhere. And they're these lion dogs and they come in pairs. And the open mouth is said to absorb negative energy while the closed mouth holds positive energy. And again, if you see in my room tour, you'll see on my altar that I have these two still. So this one was a cool one just because it's a lot of just memories from visiting my brother and meeting my niece for the first time. Going to the Okinawa aquarium. Oh, so this one I filled in after, but I got stuck at the airport for like 8 hours because a typhoon was coming and I couldn't fly out. So I was just chilling at the airport, not sure if I was gonna get a flight or not, and I drew this sleepy mermaid. This is supposed to be like those two characters reaching up at each other that you've probably seen a lot, but I didn't finish it. This place had you would watch a movie and they would have like themed drinks and food together for whatever movie you're watching, and they had the craft, and you know, I had to go. I was like, it's one of my favorite movies. There's Mystic Dylan. And then Inktober. You see that I'm not consistent with Inktober, but it's fine. And then got I really liked the way this plane turned out. Got a mermaid and some coffee. And then I love this hair. I think it's similar to that mermaid that I love to draw, but it's not her. She's not as mean looking. And then there's, I think this is from Ghoulish Girls or Killstar or something. Some goth fashion company. I really liked the way this model looked in this dress. Same thing. Mermaid. Then we have, I don't know, I really like this one. It's kind of like ominous, like very fae feeling. And then I was gonna put something in here, but I just like ended up not doing that. Like a collage. And here's another room tour one. So if you watch my room tour, you'll see that I have this next to my my bed. Oh, I love these ones. These ones were some of my favorites. Oh, I liked this one. I really liked the way that one came out too. This is based on another piece that I saw, I think. This is not my original idea. Some studies. And I think that's all for this one. All right. Then there's this one, and I'm not 100% sure what's all in this one either. I haven't opened these, God, I don't think since I've finished them. Oh, okay, so this one I went to Sequoia National Park. And I like this one. I don't know what kind of brand this is. It's, here, see if you can, if I find it, I'll link it. But I really liked having this because it's super, like, it's really sturdy, right? And then it's got this little thing that you can put like stickers or whatever you kind of accumulate on your travels. And then when you, you know, I would put like a pen right here, just like in this little holder spot. So I don't know, I really liked having this sketchbook. I think I might have to go back to some gouache, go back to this kind, because it also, the paper is like really thick. So it's my roommate's. Oh, is this right when I first bought this? This is my Canon G7X. This is like one of the first things I started actually YouTubing with, like not my phone. So that's kind of funny. Oh, hey, we remember that one. this is an oracle card. It is. Oh, I love this one. This one I saw on, I think, Pinterest. And I just love this one. The cruel things we do to ourselves and to others. Such a good Inktober. And I liked the way that, like, the two women came out. They just, you know, like, I feel like the proportions came out really well. And like, that was the first time I was like, hey, I can actually draw people. Oh, I love these ones too. Sometimes I'm lonely, tangled in thoughts and memories that I've created myself, and I have to remember that it's all in my head, right? I'm either wound too tight or coming unraveled. I love this style. I think this was also from a Skillshare class that I was experimenting with. And you'll see this come back a lot in my work, but not like this. I really love the way that that one came out. And these are some people, these are my boots, but these are two people that I drew while I was on the plane. Because I was gonna go visit my friend, Paul in Oregon, and I really liked that. Oh, okay, so I was sitting on a plane and I had this kid sit next to me, and he seemed really intrigued in my drawing. And so I gave him my watercolors and I said, just, I don't know, paint whatever you want. He was probably like 4. Paint whatever you want. And he painted these blobs, and then I took it back and drew whatever I saw with them. This is inspired by Fawnwood. If you don't know Fawnwood, they are an incredible artist. Love, love, love their pieces. Another Fawnwood inspired piece. Some of my new plants. And this one was a quick, like, little herbal, like, online class thing. I don't know, but like native species and whatnot that I thought was really interesting. Oh, here's a concept idea for my current tattoo that I have. Ah, my niece. My niece made this. Oh, this was when I was visiting Hawaii. Wow, really? It was that long ago already. That's insane. And I think that's it. Yeah, so those are all of the sketchbooks that I have up until current day. So I hope that you enjoyed. I know my lighting kind of changed a little bit, but I hope that you enjoyed, and I'm really excited to share with you my current sketchbook once I finish it. I'm hoping to finish it this month, so maybe I'll have a new sketchbook to show you later on. I hope that this was interesting to you somewhat, but as always, thank you so much for watching. Best of luck, be kind to each other, and may your gods treat you as you've treated others. Bye.